waiting it out. I'm just waiting it out, and we'll see what happens.
What is your representative saying about it?
I haven't talked to him in a minute. I don't really like talking about the contracts with them. I feel like it's a thing. It's one of those things that'll just naturally happen.
Are you anxious at all about it, or you just feel that this organization will handle it? I just handle my business and it'll happen.
Yeah,
at some
I
point?
just handle my business. I'm more anxious about camp and actually playing football.
Was it something you want taken care of before you get into the season, or
Like I said, it don't really matter to me. You know what I'm saying?
what do you think of what Kellen's been doing with the offense so far?
I love it. I mean, I even loved the offense last year. But with Kellen, I still love it. I think it gives me an opportunity to really display my skill set with the type of plays that we run. He's obviously a good coach, a young guy. So we feel like we can kind of relate to him a lot and be able to come up to him and talk to him about certain things.
Looks like he wants to utilize a lot of the speed that you guys have, especially you and Kyle.
Yeah,
How do you like how that's been going so far when he's utilized it?
I love how it's been going so far. Like I said, I love the play calls. I think it gives us an opportunity to really showcase our skill set. With me in particular, just the ability to get open. And that's pretty much it.
How much different is it? I mean, what are y'all doing differently that you see?
Just it's not a whole lot different, but it's small variations. Like we're really running the same plays, but we're disguising it. So,
Looks like you're tighter formations at times.
so basically running it out of different formations, different shifts and motions to confuse the defense.
How does that allow you to do your best? I mean, what is
So that allows me to do my best because obviously when you motion and shift, it kind of confuses the defense and gets them off balance. And the more you can confuse that defense, obviously the better it is for the offense. And so the better it is for me because I'm on offense.
and what does Kyle bring? I mean, obviously we're seeing Dak making plays down in the middle of the field and certainly down the field. How does that open things up for you? And how does it help the offense? What he's brought to this team.
Yeah, I mean, the more playmakers that we have on offense, the more everybody gets a chance to, display their skills and actually do good on Sundays because they can't then be able to key in on one guy. They can't say, oh, we're going to stop Zeke if we have threats outside. They can't say, oh, we're going to stop Amari if we have other threats at wide receiver who are really making plays. And so the more people are making plays, the better it is for everybody.
Looks like you and Dak developed a chemistry pretty quick last year. Now you have almost a full off season. How is that chemistry continuing?
Yeah, I mean, we're just communicating more. And obviously, the more we communicate, the better we'll be because I then know what he's thinking, and he knows exactly what I'm thinking on a particular play.
You said you had such a quick impact last year and built a rapport. This offseason, is it just working on some small things in communications that turn into big things? Is that how you characterize it, or is it how much more can you learn or get better, I guess?
I mean, there's always room for improvement, but just coming here and they call a particular play, right? And obviously I've ran that play before somewhere else because, football is pretty much, the same plays or similar. So, I might know the play, but I don't know how Dak wants to throw it. I don't know his thought process on that play. I don't know his favorite route to throw on that particular play. So when you talk about those little things and kind of pick his brain, now I know exactly what he's thinking, and the more I know what he's thinking on every play, the better it is for me. Because
That's what you have time to do more during an off season
Right.
than you do just being dropped in a season because you can't talk through all that stuff.
right, exactly. I mean, obviously the window was shorter with me coming in, being traded, so we kind of just had to get right to it. You know what I mean?
How big was that session you had with Sanjay when you guys made the trade? Just I think you guys went to local high school field.
Oh, yeah.
Was that? How hard was it? Just running the plays and everything.
It wasn't really hard to learn the plays. Obviously, it was a brand new playbook, but I think I'm a pretty quick learner, and so the offense wasn't too complicated to learn. We were out there kind of working on the routes and the footwork of the routes.
Just you two? Or,
Just us two, yeah.
so was he throwing the ball to you, or you just?
Nah, it was just all footwork because he likes to coach. Obviously, every coach likes to coach a certain way, and he just wanted me to pay attention to the details of the routes.
Back on Cobb, the guys having the credibility or the trust of somebody like Aaron Rodgers, is that
What did you say?
With Cobb having earned the trust of a quarterback like Aaron Rodgers, does that give him more credibility coming in here?
I wouldn't put it in those words. I would just say Cobb just being who he is, a playmaker, a great player, a guy who's obviously shown consistency and his ability to make plays. And I would say that alone just gives him credibility when he came in.
Have you seen the difference in Gallup this offseason here? I know you weren't here last offseason, but it seems like he's making big strides as well, Michael.
Oh, of course. You know, they say the biggest leap you'll make in your NFL career is between year 1 and 2. And so I definitely see some improvements. He's cleaning a lot of things up. He's becoming more of a detailed guy in his approach to the game.
What constitutes a drop? Because Sanjay, we were talking about a drop, and he was like, you know, if you bobble it, you catch it, it's a drop. And I want you to catch it a certain way with the technique. What constitutes that drop to you?
When the ball hits the ground. Yeah.
Even what if the ball is, you're running the right way and the ball's on your hip and you drop it, is that, are you with the school of, I touch it, I gotta catch it?
That's a fumble.
No, I'm saying if you're running here and the ball's behind you and you're trying to catch it.
Oh, you saying if it hits your hands, but it's not necessarily the best ball?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a drop.
If you have the school of thought of, if I touch the ball, I gotta catch it.
Of course, yeah.
Did you always have
Every
that?
time. Yeah, every time. I mean, technically speaking, if the ball touches your hands and you don't catch it, then it's a drop. You know what I mean? It's like I don't really know how to put it. I always say the job of the receiver is to make the quarterback look good and vice versa. You know, so if the quarterback isn't accurate on a particular pass, then you should catch it if it hits your hands to make him look good. And that's how I've always thought about it.
Mario, what's the team's reaction getting Allen back?
Getting who?
Allen Burns back?
Oh, yeah. I mean, obviously he had a gruesome injury last year, and he's really worked through it. But he's not all the way back yet.
He's doing some routes though on the field, right?
He's not practicing.